JMC We Learning. Today our lesson is percentages. What is the meaning of percentages? The fraction with the denominator 100. Then 8 over 100, how can you write this as a percentage? It's like 8%. Then 4 over 3, how can you write this as a percentage? You have to take the denominator as the 100. By multiplying denominator and the numerator both by 25, we can take the denominator as 100. Let's multiply by 25. 4 into 25, 100. 3 into 25, 75. Then 75%. 3 over 4 means 75%. Okay. Find 6% of 500. Here of mean multiplication. Then 6 over 100 of 500 mean multiply by 100. Divide this to 5. 6 into 5, 30. That's the answer. Find the percentage of 30 out of 500. 30 out of 500 as a percentage means you have to multiply by 100%. Then let's divide. Here 5. 30 divided by 5 is 6. That means it's equal 6%. Then 6% of an amount is 30. Find the amount. Then 6% of amount is 30 rupees. Then you have to find the total amount. Total amount means 100% of money. Then how can you simplify this one? You can take cross multiplication method. X into 6 is equal 100 into 30. Then both sides let's divide by 6. X is equal to 500. That is the amount. This is the way of 3 types we can ask the same question. Okay, now we will do the review exercise in your textbook. Compute the following percentages. 12% of 800 rupees. That means here of mean multiplication. 12% of 100 rupees. Then divide by 100. 12 into 8 is equal to 96. That means 96 rupees. 8% of 1 kilometer. Then 8 over 100 into 1 kilometer. By keeping kilometers, we can't simplify. So, you have to convert that kilometers into meters. That means 1000 meters. We can divide like this. Then answer is 80 meters. Next part, 2.5% of 1200 grams. Then 2.5% into 1200. Then let's cut zeros, multiply by 2. 12. 12 into 5, 60. Put 0, 6 left. 12 into 2, 24 and 6, 30. Then 300 gram is the answer. Then 25% of 2.5 liters. Here liters also you have to convert into milliliters. Then 25 over 100 into 2.5 liters mean 2500 milliliters. Let's divide. 25 into 25, the answer is 625 5 milliliters. That's the answer. Then let's move to the next question. A shopkeeper buys a wristwatch for 500 rupees and sell it for 600 rupees. Then how much is the profit? How much is the profit? Then to find it, you have to subtract 600 and 500. The answer is 100 rupees. That is the profit. You have to calculate the profit as a percentage. How can you find the profit percentage? Profit percentage is equal to the profit over cost multiplied by 100%. Then here profit is 100, cost is 500 multiplied by 100%. Simplify this one. First cut zeros, then divide by 5. It's equal to 20%. This is the answer. Then let's move to the next question. A person borrows 8,000 at an annual simple interest rate of 6%. How much interest will he pay in a year? Then 8,000 rupees interest rate of 6%. Here also of there. That means you have to multiply 8,000 multiplied by 6%. Simplify. Then 6 into 0, 0. 6 into 8, 48. Then after 1 year, he has to pay 480 rupees as the interest. This is the answer. Let's move to the next part of this lesson. It is daily household expenses. We can categorize this part into two categories. First one is recurrent expenses. That means regular expenses we are doing in our day-to-day life. The next part is capital expenses. It is one-time expenses and we are not repeat regularly that expenses. Now let's see what are the examples of them. Then recurrent expenses are foods, clothes, medicine and electricity bill. Then in our day-to-day life we are taking foods, clothes and we are expense money for take that things. Let's see what are the capital expenses are. They are land, house, vehicle, furniture, like that way. Are you paying money to take lands every day, to take house every day? No. By keeping 1,000 of money, can you buy these things? Can't. But by keeping 1,000 rupees, you can take these things. Then sometimes if you want to buy them, you have to take a loan. You are taking a loan from the working place or financial institution. When you take the loan from that places, you have to pay them as a monthly installment. That means you can't expense money, you can't give the money at once. Sometimes 1 lakh or 2 lakh or like that way, that much of money you need to buy these things. And at once you can't pay that money to the financial institution or to your working place. So you have to pay it as a monthly installment. When you pay it as a monthly installment, you have to give the interest also. Then what is the interest? Some companies are not taking the interest. Without taking the interest also, you have to pay. You can pay that money. Then we'll see some sums without the interest. A man sells a 66,000 worth land on an interest-free scheme of 12 months payment. What is the amount paid as an installment? Here there is no interest, that means he has to pay in 12 months, have to divide by 12. Here 5, 6 left, then again 65. Monthly you have to pay 5,500 rupees. The next question, someone borrows 40,500 from a person. This interest-free money has to be paid back in 9 equal months installment. How much of money has someone to pay in each month? Then there is no interest here. So 40,500 you have to divide by 9. Let's divide. 4 left, 46, 5. In month you have to pay 4,500 rupees. Calculating interest on the reducing balance. What is the meaning of reducing balance? Method of computing interest amount on the principal balance and not on the original loan amount that reduces with repayment of each loan in installment. Let's do an example. A person borrowed 2,500 rupees from a bank with annual interest rate 24%. The loan has to be paid back in 5 equal monthly installments and the interest is calculated on the reducing balance. Find the value of monthly installment. The first step is monthly installment without interest. Then he borrowed 2,500 rupees, pay in 5 equal months. Then monthly installment without interest is 2,500 divided by 5. The answer is 500 rupees. Then next one is monthly interest. How much is the monthly interest? Then monthly by monthly reducing 500 rupees. Let's take first month. It is 2,500 into the annual interest is 24%. You have to take the monthly interest, so you have to divide this one by 12. Let's take the answer, divide by 12 here, 2. Then 25 into 2 is 50. Then second month, then reducing 500 rupees. Here 2,500 we take in the first month, then 500 subtracting 2,000 rupees, multiply by 24% into 1 over 12. Then let's divide 2, 20 into 2, 40 rupees. And third, 1,500 by reducing 500 from that 2,000 amount. 24 into, then here 2, cut zeros, 15 into 2 is equal to 30. Then fourth, it is 1,000 of money, multiply by 24%, multiply by 1 over 12, divide, it's 2, cut zeros, 10 into 2, 20. Then take 5th month, it is 500 into 24% into 1/12. This is 2, cut zeros, 5 into 2 is equal to 10. These are the monthly interest. Next, you have to take the total interest. To take the total interest, you have to add these all. Here 50 add, 40 add, 30 add, 20 add, 10. Then the total interest is equal to 50, 40, add this all, 50, 40, 90, 90 add 30, 120, then 20, 140, 150. This is the total interest. Now you have to take the value of monthly installment. This is the total interest. You have to take the interest per month. For that, you have to divide 150 by 12. 1 left 30. For 30, there are 2 and 6 left. For 60, 50. That means the monthly interest is 12.50. They are asking the monthly installment. Without the interest, it is 500 rupees. Then you have to add this both. The monthly installment is equal to 500. Add 12 rupees and 50 cent is equal to 512 rupees and 50 cents. This is a new example. A person borrowed 2000 rupees from a bank with annual interest rate of 24%. The loan has to be paid back in 5 equal monthly installments, and the interest is calculated on the reducing balance. Find the value of a monthly installment with interest. Let's do step by step. Monthly installment without interest. He borrowed 2000 rupees. Pay 5 equal monthly installments. So, 2000 rupees divided by 5 is equal to 400. This is the monthly installment without interest. The next one is total interest. You have to find the total interest. Let's find for first month 2000 rupees, 24%. You have to find the monthly installment, so have to divide by 12. It's equal to 2 divided by 100, 20 into 2, 40 rupees. Then second month, then you have to reduce that 400 money, that means 1600, 24% divide by 12. It's 2. 16 into 2 is equal to 32. Then third month, again you have to reduce 400 rupees. It is 1200 into 24% divide by 12. This is 2 zeros. 12 into 2 is equal to 24. Then fourth month, again reduce 400 rupees. Now 800 multiply by 24% into 1/12. divide by 12, it's 2, divide zeros, then 8 into 2 is equal to 16. Then 5th month, again reduce 400 rupees, then left only 400, multiply by 24% into 1 over 12. Divide here 2, cut zeros, 4 into 2 is equal to 8. To find the total interest, you have to add this all. Let's add them. 40 add 32 add 24 add 16 add 8. What is the answer? 3, 6, 12, 20, put 0, 2 left, 2, 6, 9, 11, 12. Then total interest is 120. To find the total interest, you should add this all. 40 add 32 add 24 add 16 add 8. Then answer is 2, 6, 12, 20, put 0, 2 left, 6, 9, 11 and 12. Then total interest is 120. Then you have to find the interest per month. This is the total interest. Total interest means it's for 5 equal months. Then to find per month, you have to divide 120 by 5. Then answer is 24. Interest per month is 24. Value of monthly installment with interest. Then the installment without the interest is 400 rupees. Then with the interest, the monthly interest is 24 rupees. You have to add 24. Then it's equal to 424 rupees. So the value of a monthly installment with interest is equal to 424. In this question, this 200 we can write using the monthly installment without the interest. That means this is 5 into 400. This one is 4 into 400. This is 3 into 400. This is 4 into 400. This is 5 into 400. We can take the answer for them at once. How can you take them? Earlier we have taken 2000 as 5 into 400. Then 1600 we took as 4 into 400. 1200 we can write as 3 into 400. Then 800 we can write as 2 into 400. 400 we can write as 1 into 400. Then we can take the value of them at once. How can you do it? Let's add them. 5 into 400, add 4 into 400, add 3 into 400, add 2 into 400, add 1 into 400. Here 400 is common to all, so you can take out 400 and we can write 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Then how can you take the value of them without adding? Here first final largest value is 5. you can multiply 5 by the next digit, it is 6, and it divide by 2. 5 into 6 is 30, 30 divided by 2 is 15. Then 5 add 4 add 9, 9 and 3 12, 14 and 15. Answers are same. In this question we can add them easily, but just think the 12, 1 to 12, 1 to 12 digits, how can you add? Then we can use that method. 12 into 13 divide by 2. Then divide 12 by 2, 6, 13 multiply by 6. 6 into 3, 18, put 8, 1 left, 6 into 1, 6 and 1, 78. Like that way we can take the answer. This is the way to find the monthly units. There is a formula to find the month units. It is number of installment divided by 2 and multiply number of installment add 1. Then when you take number of installment as n, then monthly installment is equal to n divided by 2 multiply by n plus 1. Using this method, we will simplify a sum. A person borrowed 2000 rupees from a bank with annual interest rate of 24%. The loan has to be paid back in 5 equal monthly installments, and the interest is calculated on the reducing balance. Find the value of a monthly installment with interest. This sum is also a earlier one, but we are going to do this sum is in another method. First you have to find the monthly installment without interest. That means 2000 you have to divide by 5. It is 400 rupees. Then let's find interest for monthly installment. For monthly you have to pay 400. The interest rate is 24%. And you have to multiply this one by 1 over 12. It is 2, cut zeros, 8. The interest for monthly installment is equal to 8. Then let's find month units. Earlier I told you the method. There are 5 months, that means month units are 5 into 6 over 2. 30 divided by 2 is equal to 15. This is the month units. Now total interest. How can you find the total interest? You have to multiply the month units and the interest for monthly installment. Let's multiply 15 and 8. 8 into 5, 40. Put 0, 4 left. 8 into 1, 8 add 4, 120. Then let's find the monthly interest. This is the total interest. It is 120. To find the monthly interest, you have to divide this one by 5. 120 divided by 5 is equal to 24 rupees, and amount of an installment, it is first this one, and the monthly interest is 24. When you add these two, answer is 424 rupees. This is another easiest method to find this type of sums. The next part is compound interest. Compound interest means that accumulates on it in every period. This chart is on your textbook. At a bank that pays an annual interest rate of 10%, the account statements provided at the end of 3 years to a person who has maintained 25,000 fixed account it as and follows. Then that person deposited 25,000. Then after 1 year, the interest is 2,500. When you add these two, the balance is 27,500. Then again calculating the interest to this amount. Then the interest is 22,750. Then when you add these two, the balance is 30,250. Again the interest is calculated to that amount. The interest is 3,025. Then again after taking the interest, when you add these two, it's equal to 33,275. Then let's do this sum. A person deposits 8,000 rupees in a bank for 10% annual interest compounded yearly. How much money will be in the account after 3 years? This is the first method. For the first year, the deposit amount is 8,000, interest is 10%, then the interest is 800. After 1 year, the total amount in her bank account is 8,000 add 800. It is equal to 8,800 rupees. Then let's count to second year. In the second year, the money balance is 8,800 rupees. Now you have to calculate the interest to this amount. It is 10%. Then count. The interest is 880 rupees. Now let's add this both. 8,800 add 880. 0, 8, 16, 1, 9. Now that account has 9,680 rupees. Then in the third year, the amount in the bank is 9,680. To calculate the interest to this amount, multiply by 10%. Simplify this one. The interest is 968. To take the final amount, you have to add this both. Let's add 9,680 add 968. 8, 14, put 4, 1 left. 9, 10 and 7, 1 left, 10. Then after 3 years, in that person bank has 10,748 amount. This is the first method. Let's see the second method. We can find the money that has in that account after 1 year at once. After the first year, the amount in the account with the interest we can find like this: 8,000 multiply 110 over 100. Here 110 means the amount and the interest both. Then earlier way we don't need to add the both, we can take directly the answers. Cut zeros, multiply by 11, $8,800. Then after the second year, the amount in the account is 8,800. That should be multiplied by 110 over 100. Simplify. 11 into 0, 0. 11 into 8, 88. Put 8. 8 left. 11 into 8, 88. Add 8, 96. Then after the third year, the final amount is 9,680. We have to multiply it by 110 over 100. This is the final amount in the account after 3 years. Let's find it. Multiply by 11. 11 into 8, 88. Put 8, 8 left. 11 into 6, 66. Add 8, 74. Put 4, 7 left. 11 into 9, 99. 99 add 7, 106. This is the final amount in the account after 3 years. This is the second method. Now we will see the third method. That is the easiest method. The first year amount is 8,000. When we multiply it by 110 over 100, we can take the money after 1 year. Then when you multiply it again by 110 over 100, we can take the amount in the account after 2 years. Then when you multiply it by again 110 over 100, you can take the amount after 3 years in the account. Now let's simplify this one. Zeros can cut. Then these 3 zeros and these 3 zeros can cut. Then 8 multiply by 11 into 11, 120. 1 multiply by 11. Let's multiply these two. 8 into 1, 8. 8 into 2, 16. Put 6, 1 left. 8 into 1, 8. Add 1, 9. Then multiply this one by 11. 11 into 8, 88. Put 8, 8 left. 11 into 6, 66. Plus 8 is equal to 74. Put 4, 7 left. 11 into 9, 99. Then add 7. It is 106. Then after 3 years, that person has 10,648 of money in his account. So that's the way to find these sums. I think you can understand them, and now you can do all the exercises in this lesson.